Ohayou gozaimasu. Good morning. Today, actually, I didn't invite members to come to the service because I have a service appointment right after this service. So today's service is only for YouTube viewers. And today, I have offering of mango. And the first mango of the year that somebody brought. And I'm really grateful that to offer Buddha the mango. The fragrance of mango is so sweet and here. Just looking, we can just imagine, but we cannot enjoy the smell. And I'm sorry that I can't bring the smell and taste of mango to you, but this kind of sense of fragrance, I thought it was very important to meet in person. Like lately, we had a ministers meeting at Jodo Mission of Hawaii. During 1 year, the whole year, we had so many Skype meeting, that is online meeting. We didn't meet each other at one place, but we did a Skype meeting. That through the internet, we had a meeting. But actually, we were able to save money for traveling. You know, if meeting is held at a certain place, we have to go. We have to use money and time to attend in the service, the meeting. But if we can do a Skype meeting or online meeting, we can save time and money for traveling. That is great. However, I understand that the Skype meeting is hard to remember. The content, what we talked about, is easily forgotten. And on the other hand, the meeting, the actual meeting at a certain place, we remember. And the reason is because we have some senses, not only seeing, but also hearing, smelling, tasting, and also we have a feeling of space. That is, the relationship is kind of close or far. It's a kind of feeling of space we have. So if somebody is here, we can sense somebody is here. So this kind of feeling is like space. Somebody is getting close. We can feel. But this online meeting, we cannot smell, we cannot feel the space, we cannot also see, we just hear the sound. So that is why, as a memory, it's hard to remember what we did, what we met. So the 5 senses, or we can say 6 senses, body can remember. The feeling of smell, the nose is remembering, the ear is remembering, and mouth is remembering. So the meeting at one place is actually excellent, so excellent to remember what we talked about. So as I offer the incense, mango, I thought the fragrance is so good, but you cannot feel, we can just imagine. So that is a bad thing about the internet service. And so usually I make sushi and I just talk about sushi, but for the viewers, you cannot taste the sushi. That is a bad thing also. But otherwise, it's nice to have service through the internet because you can watch anytime and anywhere. Some people can watch it, England, some can be in Germany, Colombia, anywhere we can watch. And also, we can watch it anytime. That is the greatest merit of the internet. So even though nobody is here, I feel great that somebody can watch it later. And we can do service together whenever we watch it. So in a sense, for me, It doesn't matter people come or not, but the very good thing, I mean, what I have to do, what I need to do is to do the very good service. If service is good, people can watch it later. You can watch it later. And if service is not good, you don't need to spread this video. That's all. But if the recording, the service is for the future purpose, I thought this is very important. So today service is only for English. So this is my first time to chant it all English from beginning to end. So my English is not good, but I'm sorry. But let me try. Uh, this is how we can do it in English. So thank you very much. I aspire for my body to be as pure as an incense burner. I aspire for my mind to be like the light of wisdom. With every thought, I burn this incense of discipline and meditation to dedicate myself to the past, present, and future Buddhas of the 10 directions. I wholeheartedly take refuge in the Buddhas who eternally dwell in the lands of the 10 directions. I wholeheartedly take refuge in the Dharma, the teachings which eternally exist in the lands of the 10 directions. I wholeheartedly take refuge in the Sangha, the community which eternally exists in the lands of the 10 directions. We reverently call upon Amida Buddha, the world-honored one, to enter this sacred place. We reverently call upon Shakyamuni Tathagata, the enlightened one, to enter this sacred place. We reverently call upon the Tathagatas of the 10 directions to enter this sacred place. The harmful actions I have done in the past are all derived from my inherent greed, anger, and delusion. Born of my conduct, words, and thoughts, I now repent them all. Namu Amidabu, Namu Amidabu, Namu Amidabu, Namu Amidabu. Namu Amidabu, Namu Amidabu, Namu Amidabu, Namu Amidabu. Namu Amidabu to Namu Amidabu. I take refuge in Amida Buddha. I take refuge in Amida Buddha. I take refuge in Amida Buddha. I take refuge Amida Buddha. I take refuge in 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 Amida Buddha. And I take refuge in Amida Buddha. The unsurpassed, profound, and wondrous Dharma, even after 100,000 million aeons, is difficult to encounter. We now here receive and uphold it. May we understand the true message of the Tathagata. Page 42, Shinjingamon. The Buddha Shakyamuni said to Ananda and Vaidehi, when these perceptions are achieved, you should next visualize the physical attributes and radiant light of the Buddha of immeasurable life, Amita use. Ananda, you should know that the body of Amita use Buddha is as glorious as 100,000 million pieces of gold in the Jambu River of Yama heaven. His height 6 trillion miles is as complete countless as the sands of the Ganges. The white tuft of hair between his eyebrows, curling to the right, is like 5 Mount smells. The Buddha's eyes, like the waters of the 4 great oceans, their blue and white are distinct. Every pore of his body radiates bright light like Mount smell. The Buddha's aurora is as expansive as 10 billion of the 3,000 great thousand worlds. And within this round aura are hundreds of thousands of millions, as countless as the sons of the Ganges, of transformation Buddha. Each of these Buddha manifestations also has an assembly of countless manifestations of bodhisattvas as attendants. The Buddha of infinite life, Amita use, has 84,000 major marks. Each of these attributes also has 84,000 minor marks of excellence. And each of these also has 84,000 rays of light. Each ray universally shines upon the realms in the 10 directions, embracing and never forsaking all living beings, calling Amida Buddha's name. His light, physical attributes, marks, and transformation Buddhas cannot be fully explained. Only through deep contemplation can you see them in the mind's eyes. If you experience this, you will see all the Buddhas of the 10 directions. This ability to see all the Buddha is called Nembutsu Samadhi. Forming this visualization is called the visualization of the bodies of all the Buddhas. By envisioning the Buddha's body, you also see the Buddha's mind. The Buddha mind is great compassion itself, embracing all beings with unconditional compassion. Those who practice this visualization discard their bodies for the other world, shall be born before all the Buddhas and realize the insight of non-arising. For this reason, the wise ones direct their thoughts to clearly envision Amita use, the Buddha of immeasurable life. To visualize the Buddha of immeasurable life, begin with one attribute and mark. First, simply visualize a white tuft of hair between his eyebrows until it appears perfectly clear. When you see the white tuft of hair between the eyebrows, the 84,000 attributes and marks will naturally appear. As you see the Buddha of immeasurable life, you will also see the innumerable Buddhas of the 10 directions. Having gained the vision of the innumerable Buddhas, with all the Buddhas before you, you will receive the prediction of your future enlightenment. This complete visualization of all the physical features of the Buddha's body, called the ninth visualization. To practice in this way is called right visualization. Any other practice is called unorthodox visualization. Page 23, Honzeige. Amida Buddha's original vows are the essential gate to the ultimate bliss. May this merit be transferred equally to enable us to immediately attain birth in the Pure Land. I take refuge in Amida Buddha. 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 And I take refuge in Amida Buddha. ご法語 Page 56, the one page missing. The Honen's letter, so sorry. 一子ご消息の。Page 54, 一枚起請文。Oh, that's Japanese, sorry. That's 52. I'm sorry. The 52, the one sheet testament. Our founding master Honen's parting message. Honen Shonin wrote Ichimai Kishoman at 80, 2 days before his death, at the request of his close discipline, Seikobo Genchi. No, Seikanbo, sorry, Seikanbo Genchi. This final message records the essence of Honen Shonin's teaching, reminding us of our fundamental ignorance and to wholeheartedly recite the name Butsu. Ichimai Kishoman falls into the category of Gohogo, writing and sayings by Honen Shonin, as is often read in daily services in Japan. Many Buddhist masters and scholars in China and Japan have understood Nembutsu as a contemplation of Amida Buddha and the Pure Land. However, I understand it differently. The restriction of the Nembutsu does not come from studying and understanding its meaning. To be born in Amida Buddha's Pure Land, we need only to say Namu Amida Butsu and believe without a doubt that we will attain birth there. Resolutely reciting the Nembutsu and believing in birth in the Pure Land naturally give rise to the 3 minds and the 4 modes of practice. Should I withhold any deeper wisdom beyond the Nembutsu, may I then lose sight of the compassion of Shakyamuni and Amida Buddha and slip through the embrace of Amida Buddha's original vow. Those of you who put your trust in Nembutsu, even if you thoroughly study the teaching that Shakyamuni taught during his lifetime, you should become like unlettered, ignorant one or untrained devotee and not show any pretense of a learned person, but intently practice the Nembutsu. I hereby seal this document with the imprint of both my hands. The peaceful mind and practice of Jodo are fully imparted here on this one sheet. I, Genku, have no other teaching than this. To prevent any misinterpretations after my passing away, I make this final testament, transcribed on the 23rd day of the first month of Kendyaku second, 1212. Page 24, 小薬門. The infinite light of Amida Buddha illuminates the 10 directions of the world, and all who call upon his name shall be received and never abandoned. Devoted calls of Amida Buddha's name. Namanda. Amida Buddha Amida Buddha Amida Buddha Amida Namu Amida Buddha Amida Buddha Amida Buddha Amida Buddha Amida Namu Amida Buddha Amida Buddha Amida Betsueko, page 62, Dedication of Merit. I revere the king of the great compassionate vows, Amida Buddha, the dispatcher and founder of the teaching Shakyamuni Buddha, all the Buddhas, as many as the sons of the Ganges in the 6 directions, Kannon, Seishi, all the great bodhisattvas, the world assemblies of ultimate bliss, the beings of pure and great oceans, and the 3 treasures and the great compassion. Namu Amida Bu, 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 Namu Amida, Namu Amida Bu, Namu Amida Bu. May there be harmony below the heavens, with the sun and the moon shining brightly. May the wind and rain be timely, and disasters and calamity not arise. May nations be bountiful, people safe, and armies and weapons not to be used. Let us revere virtue and humanity and cultivate respect and humility. Our High Patriarch Komyo, the Great Master Shantao, our founder, the Great Master Enko, Tozen, Ejo, Kokaku, Jikyo, Meisho, Wajun, Ho Nidaishi, Honen Shonin. The second Patriarch, National Teacher, Daisho, Shoju, Shoko Shonin. The third Patriarch, the Recording and Meditation Master, Kishu Ryochu Shonin. The light of transmitting the Pure Land, and all the great patriarchs by realizing the compassionate blessings of Amida Buddha. The founding master of our temple, the Reverend Jitsujo Muroyama, Reverend Kenjo Ito, Reverend Gentetsu Harada, Reverend Shozan Kato, Reverend Ryukai Yamaguchi, Reverend Shuzui Hino, Reverend Myoshun Hayashi, Reverend Kenjo Urakami, the restorer, and all the priests who serve this temple with a Fugen practice will achieve perfect enlightenment. Namu Amidabu, 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 Namu Amidabu. My prayers to my teachers and ministers, to my father and mother, to all the temple members, donors, and all living beings with whom I have karmic connection. May all those who are living experience joy, prosperity, and longevity without limit. May those who have died escape from suffering and transcend to be born into the Pure Land. Namu Amidabu, 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 Namu Amidabu. We pray for the peace and stability of our temple and for complete affinity with the past. May we be completely free of hindrances and cultivate our practice of the Buddhist path. Namu Amidabu, 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 Namu Amidabu. Since the founding of this temple, to all the members and the daily, monthly memorial tablets, the recently deceased, those in the intermediate stage of existence, and to all spirits, may we cultivate virtues so that they may be enlightened. Namu Amidabu, 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 Namu Amidabu. We bow hereon with the virtues accumulated from this place of practice to transfer our merit to our beloved one for their happiness and achievement of enlightenment. Namu Amidabu, 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 Namu Amidabu. Namu Amidabu, Namu Amidabu. Page 26, Soe Kogen. We aspire for these merits and virtues to be equally bestowed upon all, and maybe together develop the aspiration for enlightenment to achieve the birth in the pure land of peace and bliss. ナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダナムアミダブツナムアミダブ。双眼下 page 27. However innumerable sentient beings are, I earnestly vow to enlighten them all. However inexhaustible delusions are, I earnestly vow to extinguish them all. However immeasurable the Buddha's teachings are, I earnestly vow to comprehend them all. However incomparable enlightenment is, I earnestly vow to attain it by all means. I sincerely wish to share the blessing with all beings. Together we are born into the pure land of ultimate bliss to achieve the way of the Buddha. 三将来ナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブ May we now call upon all the Buddhas to return to their lands. We offer incense and flowers in appreciation to send them off. We ask for your compassionate guidance and protection. May those who have gone before us to encourage us to attain birth in the Pure Land. Your name. Namu Amidabu, 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 Namu Amidabu. Namu Amidabu Tsu Namu Amidabu. Namaste. よいしょ。どうもありがとうございました。Thank you very much. Please have a good day. Aloha. Today is very beautiful day. I hope you enjoy the day.
very much.